Hi, Steve here in my workshop in Bellevue, Nebraska. Today we're going to install the zero clearance insert on the table saw for when you want to do cross cuts that are clean on your table saw. And so you want to make sure that you're using the right zero clearance insert when you do this. So here we are with two zero clearance inserts. This is the one you do not want to be using. Do not use this one for when you're doing on the table saw. You want to use this one that has the cutout in it. And so I'm going to have you watch me here so you can see the installation process to safely do this. So first of all, what we want to do is you want to make sure that this blade here is centered in the slot when you start with. If it's over to one side or the other, you need to adjust it first. Make sure it's perfectly centered before you start. Next thing, drop your table so that your blade height is 1 3/4 inches. So you take a tape measure and drop it until it's 1 3/4, or you can just use the markings that are on the side here. That's what I've done. We want to set, the reason we want to do 1 3/4 is you want to be able to cross cut stock up to 1.5 inches thickness. So that's why we want to do that. So once you've got it set like this, the last thing we're going to do is we're going to put the stop collar all the way down, and may have to adjust the camera to do that, but your stop collar here, bring that all the way down. So that's as far as we're going to drop the table when we drop it. All right. So we're going to remove the upper saw guard with riving knife. We've got a black knob here on the side that we will loosen. Pull that up and out. Remove our screws for our table saw insert. Now we will drop in this one, which already has the pre-cut in here for the riving knife and upper saw guard. Now, before we do that, though, we've got to raise our table up. Raise the table up. So we got the blade perfectly cleared. And now we'll put this in. And put our screws back in. Okay. Now I'm going to drop my table until the blade just starts to hit that. Okay, it's stopping, so I don't want it touching it. I want it just below it. Your blade should be able to be turned freely in there, and it can. Now we're going to put the upper saw guard with riving knife in. And you're going to have to put this up like this when we do this. Tighten it down. Once we have that done, we're going to leave it like this. We'll leave it up like this. Now we're ready to drop our table down and cut our hole. All right, now that we're going to drop the table down, I want you to make sure that your cover on the lower saw guard is all the way closed. If you don't have it all the way closed, you may have difficulty dropping this table. It may run into it. So make sure that this cover on the lower saw guard is all the way closed. At this point now, you want to go ahead and put this down like this. And now we'll go ahead and put on our ear protection and drop that table. Now, of course, we've got to do our 7-step safety check. Table's firmly on the ground. We've got the quill lock, trunnion lock, carriage lock, table height lock, motor lock. It's firmly on the ground. We'll go ahead and turn on the dust collection now. And there you have it. That's all installed.